My dear people of God, we have the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 16, verses from 13 to 23 for our reflection. We hear Peter proclaims Jesus as Messiah in today's Gospel. When Jesus came into the region of Caesarea Philippi, Jesus again withdrew from the mainly Jewish region of Galilee and came to a place more populated by Gentiles. This was likely a retreat from the pressing crowds. Caesarea Philippi lies about 25 miles northeast of the Sea of Galilee. Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Jesus did not ask this question because he did not know who he was, or because he had an unfortunate dependence on the opinion of others. He asked this question as an introduction to a more important follow up question. Caesarea Philippi was an area associated with idols and rival deities. The area was scattered with temples of the ancient Syrian Baal worship. Hard by Caesarea Philippi, there rose a great hill in which was a deep cavern, and that cavern was said to be the birthplace of the great god Pan, the god of nature. Further, we see a pointed question and a pointed answer. Some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. People who thought that Jesus was John the Baptist and didn't know much about him, and they didn't know what Jesus and John had ministered at the same time. Yet, John, Elijah, and Jeremiah, along with other prophets, were national reformers who stood up to the corrupt rulers of their day. My friends, as we reflect further from verses 19 onwards, Jesus compliments Peter for his bold and correct declaration. Jesus says, "Blessed are you. Flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven." Jesus reveals to Peter that he spoke by divine inspiration, even if he didn't even know it at the time. In this, Peter was genuinely blessed, both by the insight itself and how it came to him. We too often expect God to speak in strange and unnatural ways. Here, God spoke through Peter so naturally that he didn't even realize it was the Father who is in heaven that revealed it to him. Later, my friends, in the final verses of today's Gospel, we see that how Jesus confronts his disciples and Jesus begins to reveal the full extent of his mission. He must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things and be killed. That's what he tells his disciples. This must have come as quite a shock to his disciples. After fully understanding that Jesus was the Messiah, the last thing they expected was the Messiah would suffer many things and be killed. Yes, my friends, Peter's unwitting opposition of Jesus also we see, and Jesus concludes telling that, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a hindrance to me, for you are not sitting or setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of man." Many a times we too keep our mind on the things of the earth. Let us focus on Jesus and let us proclaim him that he is the Son of God, the Messiah, who has to suffer, die, and rise for each one of us. Have a blessed day.